All right, hello and welcome everybody to another video. Today we're talking about the YouTube Partnership Program and this new monetization rules and how it is going to affect people such as myself who are broke, who are poor, who are relying on YouTube for their income, and small YouTubers who get their inspiration from the possibility that one day they will make it big and be able to pay their bills. So YouTube just recently announced a new rule starting February 1st, 2027. Now, if you're not up on YouTube Meta, currently, in order to be monetized through AdSense, you have to have 4,000 watch hours. This is a rolling 365 days, and you have to have 1,000 subscribers, all right? The new rules that are coming out February 1st, 2027, you have to have double the amount of watch hours, 8,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers. Now, for a small YouTuber, that can seem like a lot, okay? Me, personally, it seems like it's infinitely more than I'm currently getting, all right? So right now I'm sitting at, I think I have 63 watch hours in the last 365 days, 72 subscribers. Listen, I've clawed and scratched for every single watch hour, and I'm proud of the work that I put in. So, 8,000 though, that's like a, I don't know, dude, like a 20x from here. Like, I have to really put my nose to the grindstone, all right? And the ramifications of this, the implications and the reactions on the internet are pretty split, all right? So first, they want to say, why is YouTube doing this? There's one school of thought. They're trying to get rid of AI slop because they're making it a lot harder to get monetized, all right? Double the watch hours. Now, what I didn't mention is you now have to get 20 million, I think it's 20 million shorts views to get monetized on shorts. That's absurd. And I'm pretty sure that's like a rolling number that you have to maintain, all right? So you essentially have to like constantly be getting 20 million YouTube short views. Now, personally, I like that because I think short form content for the most part is a waste of time, all right? You have to focus on it and then it's gone. And it's gone in my mind forever. Like, I can't remember any short that I've ever watched that really stuck around with me. Now, long form content, on the other hand, it can be artistic. You can put it on in the background. You can get a podcast. You can develop something beautiful. I think is a lot more valuable to society. That's neither here nor there. I think there's a place for both. For example, learning fitness form. Short form content is great for that. Now, is there a lot of AI slop out there? Yes. Is 8,000 hours really going to be that big of a difference in the grand scheme of things? Not really. The other school of thought is that they're trying to make it harder to get monetized, to make more money, all right? So now YouTube is going to get double the amount of free views, right? Or hours. Instead of 4,000 hours free, they're going to get 8,000 hours of content free. Now, there's two ways you could look at this. You could say, well, 4,000 hours, what are you going to get, like 20 bucks? YouTube is taking your $20, all right? Another way you could see it is, all right, well, you've got 100,000 people trying to get monetized. That's 20 bucks times 100,000 people. So it really does add up, all right? So some people saying YouTube's trying to screw over the little guy. Personally, as an investor in Google, I kind of hope they jack it up to like 20,000 hours because I'm trying to get their margins a little bit better to go straight to the bottom line because my stock needs pumping, all right? I say that in jest because honestly, I would love to get monetized, more so than I would love my stock to pump. Now, how does it affect me personally? I'm not monetized, and I don't see myself getting monetized anywhere in the near future. However, I do see monetization as the end goal of this channel, and I think once I hit that, it will be my career, all right? So as you can see, it's kind of this slow building up towards this climax. It's an old school witch's hat, you know? I'm sitting at the top of the witch's hat, waiting for this rising action to achieve this monetization. Is it going to affect content? Me personally, it's not. I'm going to keep pumping out crap. All right. Other people, hopefully they'll stop pumping out their crap. Less competition is a good thing, in my view. And I think you got to weed out those who are not doing it for the love of the game. All right. And that is really the grand scheme of this video. While I would like making YouTube with the idea that one day I can make a living off of it, really I think I'm doing it for the love of the game. And I would do it even if there was no monetization. In fact, it'd be a lot less stressful. But I'd like to get paid either way. I would love to be a videographer or a filmmaker one day. There's something I forgot to mention, however. If you hit the monetization of 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers before February 1st, 2027, you will be grandfathered in to the partnership program, and you no longer have to get the 8,000 as a bare minimum. You'll have to meet the rolling requirements, of course, but you will be grandfathered in with 4,000 hours, which brings me to my next point. We have roughly five months on this channel to get to 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. I think it's possible. I really just have to get things together. Currently, I'm working on a video that's actually substantive, but this particular video is fluff, filler. I'm just trying to pad my numbers, but it's also newsworthy, I thought. But this just leads me to, like, I got to start pumping out some videos because I'm worried about not hitting this monetization before this, and honestly, if I'm ever going to make money from YouTube, I'm going to have to get some sort of regimen, some sort of structure to the channel. And like I've been storyboarding this actual video. It's really coming along slow, I'm not going to lie. I have a lot of bottlenecks that are arising as smaller YouTubers around the world are probably arising. So I wanted to ask, small YouTube out there, how do you feel about this? Are you getting shafted? Does it give you a positive outlook on the future? Me personally, it's going to make me grind harder, all right? I know that there's a deadline, and I work good under deadlines. I think for the next 5 months, my goal is to put out at least one video a week and hopefully catch the algorithm. Because when you think about it, 4,000 views, hours, 4,000 hours, you're not even going to have enough money to cash out. You need $100 minimum AdSense cash out on Google. So if you're getting that many, it's not like you're going to be able to cash out. By the time you get 8,000 watch hours, like, that's when you're going to be able to cash out. Now, I guess essentially you need 16,000. But if you're really wanting to make substantial money on this and you just don't want it to be like a little piggy bank, little coin jar on the side of your desk, you really got to pump up some numbers. And I think in order to do that, your content's got to speak for itself. If you want to be a long-form creator, you got to really put in the work. So that leads me to the next and final thing. I've got to start putting in the work, which is the hardest part. I think I'm going to start. Dude, I was sitting in the parking lot earlier today watching those Instacart orders pop up. I got the Instacart card. I want to buy the freezer bag so I can do the orders that are frozen. I'm just making excuses. I'm afraid to do an order. I need to make a video of that. I got a lot of lifestyle changes I'm working on. Gonna try and gain some weight. Gonna try and get over these humps, all right? The main thing is I'm trying to get out of debt. So if you're new to the channel, maybe what you could do, hit a sub, hit subscribe, try and help me get to 1,000. There's no pressure because pressure, honestly, I produce less when I got pressure. But the best thing you could do is watch one more of my video to completion. We're not trying to pad numbers here. We're trying to spread the word that you can overcome your obstacles in life. So that's all I got. I look forward to the next 5 months. And I got school coming up. It's really going to be hard to produce with school coming up. So I got a lot of wrenches being thrown at me, but if you can dodge a margin call, you can dodge a ball. So I'll see you guys next time.